The drones in the United States flying over the cities, people are spotting them elsewhere. This topic went absolutely viral around internet, and I decided to dedicate it yesterday, the part of the stream, to it, where we tried to find out what are those and what people share in internet and into the major media. As you probably know, I'm the pilot and I used to fly in commercial aviation, so probably my opinion matters in one or other way, so enjoy. And we're gonna go with the recent news updates about drones and my attitude towards that. As the pilot, probably later on we're gonna play some of the Stalker. Information from Joe Kirby from the White House. We're gonna start with that probably. Oh boy, what could this be? Yeah.
At this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national... We have no evidence that...
So they have no evidence like that they pose like national security threats, or those drones came from some other country like Iran, as it was reported before. The majority of the videos that were posted in on TikTok and the internet, they're all there because of the global panic, like media. This case is like outstanding because the media corporations, they start to spread like breaking news about UFO, breaking news about the drones. Sources also spread that stuff, and you know, they start to go out, they start to film everything around. Some people also you know, used AI generated videos, like they put in a prompt, create the video with the drone flying in the skies, with UFO flying in the skies. Some deliberately launched the drones on their own, filming them flying around. You know, there are tons of the videos showing the airplanes flying, and the people are showing like, "Oh, those are UFOs! Like those are the drones." There are so many conspiracy theories saying that they are spraying or spreading something, some new disease. That I heard like the woman say it, like the UFO, they used to live in our planet and now they're leaving us because it's getting dangerous. You know, we're all doomed. We're all gonna be destroyed by this drone stuff, UFO stuff. It's just a crazy, you know, craziness. But I want to listen to this guy, what he says.
At this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat, or have a foreign nexus. The Department of Homeland Security and the FBI are investigating these sightings, and they're working closely with state and local law enforcement to provide resources using numerous detection methods to better understand their origin. Using very sophisticated electronic detection technologies provided by federal authorities, we have not been able to, and neither have state or local law enforcement authorities, corroborate any of the reported visual sightings.
So it seems like someone said something, and it was the massive report about the airplanes flying, like at this stage, from what I understood. But so I wasn't able really to find a reliable image from all of the videos I've seen yesterday. Like I digged a little to this topic, and the image is really the story. Like we can go to the TikTok, like what people are filming there, like what they're filming there.
Look, babe, look, it's right there. Right there. It's
right
literally
there,
right
yeah.
there.
It's a drone.
Dude, look how slow it's flying right now. Look at it.
Looks like the airplane for me.
Oh my god.
People are freaking out about this stuff. I don't know why. Even the dog is barking. If the dog is barking, everything, it's not really stable. Like, what is this? What is this?
Former Governor Larry Hogan shot this video last night. These lights over his hometown in Davidsonville, just 25 miles from the nation's capital,
So,
as he pointed out. And then there's this.
people are just joking, you know, posting the random stuff.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
New Jersey Senator Andy Kim
This is
shared
the
this
airplane
video of drones
flying,
he
like-
shot yesterday. Federal authorities insist most of these sightings are actually legally manned aircraft.
There's also like, manned aircraft. There's also the case like someone reported that the drone crashed. Like we heard something, and like authorities, they poured lots of the kerosene to those conspiracy theories because they restricted so-called crash site. You know, they do not allow anyone to get there, and people are now questioning. Like this is the airplane flying, so they put lots of the data like spontaneously here. Lots of the videos. Yeah, the crash happened maybe not even yesterday. Like, and this is the AI generated video here. Like,
It's crazy.
yeah, this is crazy. No one sees the drone during the daytime, right? But this is not real image, like you can state it. This is AI generated, 100%. Like, people are freaking out about nothing.
In and around New Jersey,
This is over my house right now.
a drone plague. Witnesses
Like, this is the airplane.
say some are the size of a car.
It has the beacons and everything, you know. Oh my god. Oh, it's interesting what Trump says about.
The president-elect has posted, "Can this really be happening? Let the public know, and now. Otherwise, shoot them down." What?
Yeah, otherwise shoot them down. And we actually have... Someone posted the drones in the sky shooting. Like... I'm gonna see. Come on. Yeah, the search engine in TikTok is not that great. No, that's that was the drone. Like, that was the real drone. Like, yeah, baby. Then was it in 2023 or one of the buildings of Kremlin?
Now, to the growing mystery in the United States, which has residents puzzled and politicians demanding answers. For the last few weeks, numerous drones have been spotted flying above New Jersey, sparking a heated row over their purpose. The White House has insisted there's no evidence that the drones pose any threat, but failed to clarify what exactly they are or why they've been flying there.
So, like, no one says whether those really drones or not drones. Like, there is no, like, evidence even presented that those are really the drones. It seems like the global panic was over-exaggerated by the media, as for me.
Above the skies in the US, there's some...
Like, this is, like, if you fly the airplane, if you know the airplane construction, there's the lights on the sides, on the back and the tail. Also, if it is the landing or takeoff, you have the landing lights on, so you have them on the front, and you have this cross flying, actually. It's normal, like you have 4 white lights at least, some of them beacons. You also have the red and green light. Yeah, red one on the left, right is a green one.
Something out there.
More drones.
Dozens of sightings of...
At first, they were more sporadic. I would see 1 to 2, sometimes 3 of them. And now we're seeing anywhere between 6 to 8 in a single sighting.
It spread to New York, Pennsylvania, Texas, and Oklahoma, with US senators clamoring for answers.
Who owns them? Who's flying them? What they are? The lack of information is absolutely unacceptable.
Like, I don't know what is happening there. Like, global hallucination or something. You know, there is no evidence provided that those were definitely the drones or something, or UFOs. Or maybe someone, like, started to launch the drones for purpose. Like, there was the hype with those so-called Iranian drones, which later on unconfirmed. So maybe people, like, start to fly their own Mavic DJI drones, and, you know, people are freaking out around. But I don't see any, like, conspiracy theories around that stuff. It's like global over-exaggerating of everything.
Get control over airspace. They shot. It's going at it right now.
Last year, the US Air Force shot down a Chinese high-altitude balloon which flew over American airspace.
Yeah, that was the case. You can clearly spot this guy, you know, flying even during the daytime, clearly. Like, China say that it lost its weather balloon, but people find out it was some sort of the satellite balloon, like spy balloon.
Announcing afterwards it had been carrying intelligence-gathering equipment. The White House has been quick to say none of the recent reported sightings have been officially corroborated, but the FBI and Homeland Security are investigating.
We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat, or have a foreign nexus.
Yeah,
it follows
that's what
drone
they saw.
sightings in the UK last month over 3 air bases used by the US in Suffolk and Norfolk. Analysts say these had all the hallmarks of Russian intelligence.
Yeah, there could be like those kind of the cases, like definitely Russia may launch some of the drones, but Russians also do have satellites, so it's a very rare case that they need to fly the drones for surveillance. Like there were the cases like that, but not as massively. Like, why should they fly over the towns like New Jersey in the United States? I don't see really the purpose of it. You're funny, Dennis. Maybe I like the situation as far as for me, like spreading the disinformation. It's a good thing, as from what I see, for the media, if it creates some sort of the sensation. Like everything for me without any evidence is disinformation. What?
Former Governor Larry Hogan shot this video last night. These lights over his hometown in Davidsonville, just 25 miles from the nation's capital, as he pointed out. And then there's this.
I've never seen them.
Wow, they just passed each other.
Yeah, I've never seen them before.
New Jersey Senator Andy Kim shared this video of drones he shot yesterday. Federal authorities insist most of these sightings are actually legally manned aircraft.
Yep.
But Senator Kim says he checked a flight tracker app while capturing this video and that the devices he was capturing were not on it.
Tell that senator who the freak he is that not all of the airplanes are depicted on the Flight Radar 24.
The sightings are happening near LaGuardia Airport, too. Officials say they received
Yeah, because there are many of the airplanes flying.
unconfirmed reports of drone activity over that busy airport. As for numbers, the FBI says it's received more than 3,000 tips from the public about drone sightings going back to November 18th, all over New Jersey. Since then, there's been an average of 92 sightings per night and expanding across half a dozen states. In a joint statement, the FBI and Department of Homeland Security said, quote, "We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or public safety threat." The FBI and Homeland Security. Well, in connection, what you saw?
Central Jersey, we've been looking for the past hour. I think we've seen about 40 or 50 of these drones. In fact, there's one over my shoulder right there. One after another.
That's the airplane flying. Freaking stupid weirdo.
Another. These drones appeared in the night sky.
What the? This is not the drone. Like, this is the red light. It's the red light which is located on the wing of the airplane. Like, if you're in, like, you can even see the turbines here. This is the red light, like this is the landing light. I can even tell you the aircraft type. This is Boeing 737, which I've flown before. For the Classic, you have extended lights on the wings. For landing, yeah, probably it's 737. Shit. Oh my god.
But what was it?
What was it?
Ours blinking lights.
That is not a
Definitely.
What the fuck is happening in America? Like, why people spontaneously got converted into weirdos reporting those drones? What is happening? Like, there are lots of the conspiracy theories, chemtrails, flat earths, and now people believe that airplanes are drones. Like, there is the empennage, the tail part of the airplane. This is the anti-collision light located on the bottom, like the navigation light, out of words. Our modern society, which lives in the 21st century, like, it's still like our brains, like the brains of the ordinary people, are still back in a stone age. But who is shooting? There was the video with shooting, really shooting the drone.
It's here. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, this is the airplane flying. Like, you can also fly the small airplane, also during the nighttime. This is the navigation red light, the beacon light there. So, like, So far, all of the videos which I saw, they do not carry the evidence of the drones, UFOs, and basically in 99% of the cases they show the airplanes. You can even hear the engine, like it's the turboprop engine. Yeah, it's the small airplane. Yeah, it's the turboprop engine. What comments say? Like 3 comments, but that's an airplane and laughing. We have insights of Washington. Reminds me of movie Independence Day. I think that majority still understands that it's not the drone. Like, there could be drones again because people start to launch the stuff in the skies, like telling, "Oh, those are the drones." Oh shit!
They're just pacing back and forth, going very slow.
Maybe it's helicopter. It can rapidly change the direction, like it's...
You're joining me by squinting at your screen right now, and you're seeing what I'm seeing. Sort of a twinkling light in the sky. Well, these are just a few of the dozens of mysterious drones spotted circling above New Jersey. Now, the FBI is investigating. Governor Phil Murphy says the drones are hard to track because, quote, the minute you get your eyes on them, they go dark. CBS News national investigative correspondent Tom Hansen joins us now.
Like before, we also saw the air, like why people report
all that, but I'm more fascinated by it. I like listening to the conspiracies. I've heard everything.
Like those are the beacon light. Like I saw this video lots of times. People were saying this is the drone, but it is not a drone.
People who are coming into your coffee shop.
Once again,
older and is more concerned with their privacy and all that. But
look
I'm more
like
fascinated by it. I like listening to the conspiracies. I've heard everything from Russian spies to an alien invasion. So
those are the beacon lights flashing like bam 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 bam. Those are beacons, and depends on your camera setting. You may have it more greenish, more reddish. I don't know.
This one is extremely low. It's loud.
It's loud and low. What is this? Is it a Superman? Is it an eagle?
It's huge.
No, it's an airplane.
Big. It looks so much closer in person.
Yeah, my.
Oh my god!
It looks like a spaceship, right?
Spaceship.
Like that doesn't look like a drone, right?
No, it doesn't look like a drone.
That looks like a spaceship.
Spaceship, 100%. Independence Day is coming. We're all gonna die. Like you can fly that stuff too, right? Like people were freaking out, and some of them like started to joke. They'll fly their own drones. Maybe people start, to spot the drones in the skies. That's it. Crazy.
Mysterious drone sightings growing now as far south as Maryland. Already, of course, sightings in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Connecticut. And news tonight, a confirmed sighting of drones over a naval weapons station in New Jersey.
Cams.
And New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy now
deserve answers of what the heck is going on.
From New York to Connecticut to the Philadelphia.
It reminds me the movie Idiocracy, or Don't Look Up, something like that. Oh my God! What is this? What is this? Those are like, you may launch those candles which are flying like for the parties. I don't know how to call those in English.
Wait, guys, we're all stupid.
Wow, what is happening?
That is not a regular drone, and it's not a plane also.
Not a drone, not a plane. But why do you have two of those? And they look like airplanes. Large drone hovering near. If you drive, it will give you this hover effect, like if you counter. But this is airplane flying. That's it. The beacon light, and that's like there was also the popular stuff. Then people were driving the car towards the airplane pass, and like they were filming. It looks like it's floating, but actually you're moving towards the flying object, and it moves, and you like create the illusion of the object flowing, but it has nothing to do with the drones. Late night, hello from New Zealand, hello. And this is China, like they testing some sort of spraying for COVID, and immediately, yeah.
Look at this motherfucker. Look at him spraying. Look at that. Look at that.
We have some brand new footage. This is actually coming out of Orange County, California, taken the night of December 4th, 2024. The witness pulls over and sees these unidentified objects.
Yeah, those could be drones.
In the sky.
Like,
there's a bit of a controversy going on. Some are claiming this is a drone show in preparation for a private party on December 5th, 2024.
There's the drone. That's the drone we saw.
Look at
Not
this
the drone,
motherfucker.
plane.
Look
Sorry.
at him sprint.
Started to call
Now they say
planes
I hit it,
drones.
so I must be good.
The best information that we have available to us to this point suggests that these drones are coming from offshore. That when we
This
try to
the
make
image not
contact with
related.
them,
Like
they
it's
become
a
evasive.
fake. Like
They're in every body of water. They're in every ocean. They're in every almost lake,
Ah,
river system.
what is this?
There have been repeated drone sightings in the Northeast, especially in New Jersey.
What I was seeing. Oh, what was I seeing? We're here in central Jersey. We've been looking for the past hour. I think we've seen about 40 or 50 of these
Real
drones. In fact, there's
Jesus,
one over my
yeah.
shoulder right there. One after another. These drones appeared in the night
Drones.
sky.
I don't know that the airplanes are called drones.
If you
really.
look real close, they
Real
look
close.
like fixed-wing aircraft, about 8 to 10 feet wide, colorful.
Fixed-wing aircraft. It definitely is. Oh, it's every funny Sunday morning here in the Netherlands. Then thank you. Yeah, anytime, Betsy. It's just crazy for me. Again, have you seen a drone like this? New Jersey. Yes, I have seen drone like that. No worries, that worries me. Yep, that's the 737 Drone 9. Wow, great catch. No, it's actually not the 737, it's the smaller airplane. Has a ring light. Light, it's the airplane. Just a normal plane. A plane, Christmas lights. Now that's a plane. At least we have some of the same people there commenting. It's the plane. That's why there are so many lights. Before, someone stated that there was a report from pilots, like they saw some of the drones on the ground, but on the ground, in the sky, but it wasn't later on confirmed. Did people not realize military drones look like small airplanes? Like, come on, peeps. But this is the airplane, like, or it could be a military drone whatsoever. So who cares? But this is the airplane. Like, they put the plane pictures there, saying that it was the drone, and it gets 1.9 million freaking views.
Own drones to see if they can.
What people write in the comments? How can they say no threat then they know nothing about them? I'm sick of the government. So now everyone blames Joe Biden for that. The fact that he doesn't know itself national security risk. Like, what they can tell you, like, you people dumb filming airplanes saying that there are drones. Like, they have the polite language telling, okay, we are searching the thing, stay calm. Like, they add kerosene, as I say to you, like, they over-exaggerate themselves. I mean, authorities not telling that, all of that is bullshit. Like, give us the evidence. I call BS. We need sense of urgency here instead of gaslighting. They say technology to see your home, but can't tell you what is flying over your home. Like, people, come on. Calm down.
You can see it beeping. You can see our Christmas lights in the corner. The tree next to our house. And then right above, there is
we're all doomed.
An aircraft.
Yeah, we're doomed.
An alien
You're the
aircraft flying in the sky.
And with beacon lights. With freaking beacon lights under every wingtip, you have the beacon light, like, flashing. Well, depends on your airplane modification. I fly the small airplane nowadays. It's called Bristol, but still it has 2 of the beacon lights, 2 of the big landing lights, navigation lights, positioning lights. So yeah, in the sky it will be very bright, even the small airplane. Also, I can switch the landing light into two different positions, like steady or flashing, and it will be like flashing with the big landing lights, LED lights. They will be flashing like, and they will create, like for you, if you fly from the cockpit, you will see the same spot lighting up, but you know, the lights, they will lit the ground at the proper spot, and like one lights lit the ground, then it turns off, and the other light goes to the same spot, so for your vision you don't see it, but actually they are flashing like one by one, or you can turn them on, so they will be steady, two positions, even on a small airplane. On bigger airplane the structure is the same, like if you have like depends on modification, like Boeing 737 also has two flashing red lights. Those are called anti-collision lights. They're also installed on many other planes. You know, it reminds me that Icelandic volcano case. Icelandic volcano eruption. Hope I'll not type erection. Eruption 2010, I remember that year.
Volcanic ash has caused the worst disruption in air travel since 9/11. Winds and weather patterns right across the Atlantic, the same route the planes fly. Here's what happened. Last night, a new vent opened and exploded in an already smoldering volcano under the ice cap in Iceland. This is what it did to air travel in Europe from 3 a.m. to noon. All the flights landed at just ground to a halt.
I will tell you about this story more.
More than 4,000 flights have been canceled, many of them from the U.S. to Europe, but most of them in Europe itself. By tonight, the ash cloud, we're told, will cover the entire United Kingdom.
For a fifth day, Iceland's...
So, it all happened not because of the volcano, blah, 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 but because some of the clerics in the office of this Meteor Ash research station thought that the small particles from this cloud may cause some sort of the minimal nano damages to the engine components. Like they referred to the story then the 747 Boeing was flying, but it flown through the cloud itself, like through the thick cloud. Yes, it had the engine, all of the engines lost. I think it was the British Airways, something like that. The plane, like pilots restarted the engines, airplane continued safely to the destination. But here, they grounded all of the Europe. I remember I was flying as a first officer on ATR, and for us, you know, it was, we are quite far away from Iceland. But even for us, it was the directive to fly VFR flights only. Like we couldn't fly IFR. Like how can, like the concentration of the volcanic ash in atmosphere from that cloud is so pointless, like it cannot cause the damage to, even for everyone it was understanding. It was understandable for the big air carriers like Lufthansa and so on, so they even performed some of the test flights by the time showing that everything is working fine, no worries. But some sort of the bureaucrats in those Euro commissions, they just grounded everyone because there is the cloud somewhere. It was more funny for me than I was flying in Indonesia. There was the period, and I spent 2 years flying in Indonesia, and there was the volcano eruption in Bali. But the Bali wasn't closed, like there was big eruption, really big. But you just look at the map and you see like, okay, wind blows from this side, so we can fly from the other side, like, and you just fly, yeah, there is the volcanic eruption, it's happening like a couple of kilometers or maybe 1 mile from you. But you can fly, like, everything is normal, just not go into the cloud itself, like, there is the cloud, like smoky cloud. But here, you know, Cab okay, clouds and visibility okay, thousands of kilometers away from Iceland, and stupid freaking fucks from the European Commission or someone, they just canceled the flights. They grounded everyone. And, you know, someone took this decision, and the other clerics, they didn't have the guts to raise this ban. They were like researching, they were okay. They couldn't admit by the time that it was the wrong decision. I think it happened just because of the single person. I wonder if it was investigated. I need to check it out, but it was outstanding case for me. And by that time I realized how freaking world is really working, you know. Those bureaucrats and those clerics, they're just incompetent, you know. You can take someone at certain position and that someone may ruin everything. Showed you, then I flown the flight simulator on recently in Ternate. So basically you fly there and land at volcano base. It's constantly active volcano. There's also always the cloud on top. Sometimes it's less active, sometimes it's more active, but people live in there. You fly there, and here, thousands of kilometers away. So I'm telling you about the story just to tell what is happening about the drone. So someone thought that, okay, there are some of the drones. It could be a drone. I will report it. I'll create the post about it. Some media take the story. The other media saw that story. And now they create this chaos. Like, no evidence, nothing. Like, and now they blame, like, the government. Like, people start to freaking out about the stuff. Some people launch their own drones to show just for a joke, you know, and they film in the video. Oh, this is the drone. Probably gonna find it on TikTok, like this probably. Drones are now spotted in multiple locations. So what? This is AI generated. I think this drone appears from nowhere. One drone, the other one, just AI generated video, like. It has nothing in common.
Don't mind me. I'm just waiting here, looking at the sky, hoping to see some sort of drone, because I would zoom up very close to that drone and I would show you guys. Unlike everybody on TikTok.
Come on, zoom in.
Where are you, drones? Look, guys, see? Let's pretend those lights are the drones. See how I'm zooming up? See how I'm zooming up with my phone? Let's do that when we see the drones in New Jersey. That makes sense? Like, look what I'm doing. Do that, because we all want to see what the drones look like. For y'all who have the Samsung Galaxy, get to work. We're counting on you. You brag about it on TikTok. You say you're better than iPhone. Well, now, guess what? We want to see it. Prove it. Because we want to see detailed images and video of those drones. So if you could do that for us, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Until then...
Yeah, this is normal guy. Like, though Samsung can show like craters on the moon, but they cannot show the drone. Yeah, Hamilton. Why everything is always attacking America? Like drones, UFO, everything is in America. It's the freaking airplane flying. Jet engine. There was the sound of the jet engine. Looks like Osprey. Drones flying daylight. Called Osprey, been around for years. Yeah, looks similar, but what the fuck? The drone is shooting. The drone is
Holy cow. That thing is completely stationary shooting.
It looks personal. Shoot at 2007 Motorola. Yeah.
That thing is completely stationary shooting.
It's not stationary, it's moving. Practicing, yeah. Like, what is it shooting?
Holy
like,
cow.
go to the place, show us. Like, no real evidence. People are just mad about the stuff. But I'm still trying to find the... There was actually shooting. Oh, the drone, look.
I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can fucking die with this. But I am telling you right now.
This is the Mickey Mouse saying. the voice. That's an Arab. Oh shit! I didn't expect this video to be such hilarious, like as for me personally. I saw one guy on TikTok. He was launching the drone like his own Mavic to chase those kind of the drones. I hope he will not launch them in the approach or departure area of the airport. You know, there was the conspiracy theory that birds do not exist, that every bird has the camera and the data collection device. So the birds are spying on people. Like, how can you get that crazy? Like, distractions. Why authorities not shutting down those drones? They can't shut down the commercial airplanes. This is the drone, 100%. The music. Interstellar. I believed. I'm true believer now. So obvious it's a plane. That's the first one of FedEx plane. Aliens wouldn't have FAA lights. Sounds like jet engines. No, it's all fake. No, those are drones. Oh, this is the famous one. Like I saw it like the last time and I was laughing. Everyone always wonders why better camera can be used to film these drones. Like, this video was presented into, like, media was sharing it. This tiny round pixel, maybe a star or something, I don't know. New Jersey, December 13th was filmed. I am so wrong. Wheel with a wheel. Maybe it's really a pole shift happening. Yeah, indeed. Energy light using either 0-point energy superfluid. Defo Star, yeah. It's Death Star. Star Wars. It looks like the drone. This one. So someone just flies it like in the countryside for their own purpose. And media, they do like those stories because, you know, they parasite or they're driving the hype wave. I also do that stuff, you know, even now, speaking about the drone the drone stories which were overhyped, so I decided to make this live stream dedicated to this. But, you know, it's nothing really to speak about. I have lots of the recommendations. Oh, this short video. So we heard the air defense in Grozny, and that's the aircraft A-22. Ukrainian-made aircraft. I know the designer of this fantastic airplane. And that's the real drone. That's the real drone. Ooh. They are very, very close. Kaboom. Outstanding. I still wonder what it hit. Like, I think it was aiming towards those buildings here. Barracks, basically. But it hit the nearby, very close to the fence. So basically the drone just hit the free area, causing some of the damages to the barracks, but not significant. And I think that there is no one inside after all. Because it's the same facility that Ukraine hits, I think, already the third time, judging on those buildings, because I remember those from the first strike. So definitely, it is, like, it's impressive, the video, I mean, but I think this strike was more or less useless this time.